Hello guys, good day. And then I hope every one of you is doing okay. So in this class section, we're going to be talking about the second lesson to chapter 2 of our study. And this section is very, very important. And then for you to be able to progress. And very important, I really want you to watch the previous one so that you can get yourself acquainted to this particular one. Remember, this every chapter is continuous, it's connected to another. So don't study or watch the videos independently from each other. So in this we're going to be talking about the internet, the web, and the electronic commerce. That's what we're going to be talking about this very moment. So remember what I told you, that every chapter have sections, every lesson has is learning objectives, and these objectives are there to guide you why studying, why um, going through the chapter and all the rest of them. So please always use the learning objectives in order for you to be able to filter your understanding, to evaluate yourself very well. So in these learning outcomes, you will see the first one said the explain the origin of the internet, and the second how to access the web using providers and browsers, compare different web utilities, including the plugins, filters, compare and differentiate between internet communication, including emails and so on and so forth. It continue and it continue and it continue to the last one. The last one says discuss the IoT, Internet of Things, and how continuing development of the internet to everybody, everyday object to send and receive data, and that is it. So now let's continue. Say the internet. What is the internet? Internet is no longer something that is new in society. You can see that internet is becoming everyday life of people across the globe, because it assists us to connect to each other and do all those kind of things, do our learning, do our days, do our days, shopping, and so on and so forth. And what is internet? And it say internet is interconnected mesh of computers and data line. You know what? Internet is a connection of computer network, okay, and then through which um, millions and billions of people and even organizations are connected together. So the internet is not one place. It's a connection of different data source, data lines, and through which they can be shared across the globe. And this internet is the foundation upon which every form of digital revolution we can see today is built on. Now, and from the internet, now we go over to the web. And what is the web? It provides an easy to use interface to the internet. And what is the web? The web is like um um the interface through which the picture you see when you open your internet is the web, more or less, because is the web is what allows you to have access to those independent, let me put it this way, those independent computers that are lying data lines that are lying everywhere. So now in the web allows you to have access to it. Let's say right now you type my name on the internet, right? My name is up on the internet. Those resources you can see, you can try it out, are not stored in one particular place. They are stored in different servers, in different computers, in different data line. Now, but you're able to get access to that information, that very data you are looking for through the web. So everything is interdependent, but internet enables them to be connected, to share, But the web allows you as an end user to be able to get access to internet resources. And that is the web. So to be effective and efficient, an end user awareness of the resources available on the internet and the web is very important. And that is the reason why you are learning this chapter, because you need to be able to understand what resources are available for you over the internet. Okay, the internet and the web, as I've talked about, is interconnected mesh computer network. Now, the internet is the largest global network that connects small networks to the larger community, to the larger globe. So no matter how small the data is, no matter how small that very data line, that very the resource where it's been installed, but through the web, that very small data, that very small resources can be available to the rest of the universe, can be accessible by the rest of the universe. And this internet started in 1959, which was an American project, okay, called Advanced Research Project Agent Network. And now the web came after that, after many years, after many decades, which is what? And the short form of the web is what? The triple W, which was introduced in 1991. And now look at this. The internet and the web are not the same. Bear that in mind. So don't confuse between them. As I've explained before, what the web stands for and what the internet stands for. Please be able to differentiate between them. And the internet is a physical network, computers, while the web is a multimedia interface that allows you to view the resources available on the internet. So when you seek for any information online, that information is going online, you are viewing it through the web, not through the internet, more or less, because the web is those pictures you are seeing. You see those pictures, those texts and everything. When you are seeing them, what enables you to have access to that very information is through the web. So now, and the web have different versions. It started with the first version, which is version web 1.0, which is the first generation of the web that links information. Okay, focus is it looks at like linking existing information. The search programs were created that provide links to websites with specific content and so on and so forth. We have web 2.0, dynamic web that facilitated the social media we are seeing today, which is basically let's say your Facebook, that started in 2004. The web 3.0 have its own, the current where we are now, that allows you as a person, as an end user, to be able to generate, to develop your own content and be able to share it. Like what all these micro bloggers, your X, your tweet, formerly known as Twitter, and so many other. Those things are the component of Web 3.0. That's what Web 3.0 brought about, that allow humans, individuals, to generate their own content and be able to share it over the internet. Also, we have another one that says what? The common internet use. Because of the internet is now interconnected computer mesh networks and so on and so forth. Also, it has now moved to the part that it enables humans to communicate, sharing videos and content, okay? And then online discussions, shopping, searching, different kinds of session, shopping, academic content, and so on and so forth. Entertainment, that today you're watching this video through what? Through the internet, right? Through YouTube or other media, which is what? As a result of what? The internet enabling you to do all those kind of entertainment, watch videos, audios, and do your lessons through all these online platforms. As you can see right now, making it work for you, making the internet work for you using the internet to locate and play movies, as you can see on these pictures on your screen, which enables different kinds of your Netflix, your your Amazon, and so many others. Okay, and the Showmax and so many. That is what how it have revolutionized how entertainment today is being played. Remember, during the COVID, when there was a national lockdown across different countries across the globe, people were locked down in their houses, in their homes. People were also being entertained of what using all these platforms for them to keep being entertained on a continuous basis. People are loving and playing their shows they love, and also watching their movies, their televisions, their radio, everything is still life. Seems like it's normal. So now, for the internet to be in your home, for you to use internet, that's what is called internet access provider. These are what uh, the people, the organizations, the institution that provide internet to your homes, to your institutions. And that is the common way through which we can connect to the internet. It provides the pathway to the internet. It's using the telephone, cables, wireless communication to be or to bring internet to our doorsteps, and so on and so forth. So now, as you can see on these companies here, American company, but when you look within South Africa, you have your MTN, you have your Vodacom, Celsi, Telcom, and so many others, and other small companies that started up during COVID and after COVID. They are all as part of what internet access providers. Okay, and then also this internet access providers can be done through your cables, your wireless, and your telephone lines, and all the rest of them. Okay, so now provide access to the web resources, which is your browser. Now, the internet is there, you have your web, and for that web to do what it's supposed to do for you as an end user, what is very important is that you need to access that very web through the browser. As you can see on your screen, your Microsoft Edge, your Bing, your Google, what I call it again, your Chrome, your Mozilla, Firefox. These are all different kinds of browser that helps you to do what to get access to the internet or to the web resources. So now it allows you to explore the web, to engage with the web, to get access to the web, and do so many other things. Okay, as you can see here, and as you can see here, different kinds of your browser that enables you. So your browser is more or less being built on top of the web for you to be able to do it, because you can't just have access to those resources on the web, but through your browser you can have access to those resources. Okay, and now in the same line of a browser, for a browser to be what it is, to perform what it's supposed to perform, there is what we call Uniform Resource Locator, URLX, okay, which allows you to locate or to have a particular, because every resources, every data information available on the internet have a place where it is stored, but through your URL enables to locate that very resources. Okay, here it also HTTP, which is the most common for web traffic, which has this part. It has a protocol, which is the rule that governs the exchange of data, and also the domain name, which is where exactly that very resources is being allocated. As you can see on your screen here, you have your username, you have your top level domain, have your domain name. For example, NW is NW is what? Is your the organization, right? Which is the domain, which is the domain. And that domain can be nw.com, .co, .org, .edu, and that is it. Okay. So now, in this case right now, your NW .co.za, the full thing there is a domain name. And but that .co.za is the top level domain. We're going to see what they symbolize. Now, in your top domain, your web suffix, you have the identifier that shows what that organization represents. So .com means that it's a commercial website, okay? And then you have your .edu, which is education, academic, and so on and so forth. Okay, academic. You also have .gov, which is government, .m, .mil, military, .net, network. You have .africa, you have .cape town, you have .durban, you have .joburg. Meaning what? That this symbolizes, in other way around, it shows where this domain name is registered. And also, it also symbolizes what it represents. So now, when you're looking at a website .africa, automatically you think, okay, this company domain is registered in Africa. It's an African organization. .org, which this is what government .org, sorry, organization, non-profit organization. .gov, this is a government website, and so on and so on and so forth. So .co, .za, South Africa is what? ZA. Okay, and that is what they represent. So now, for that very resources to be available over the internet, it is built on a programming platform, and that programming platform is what is called hypertext markup language. That enables your web browser to be able to display any information, any content, any resources on that website. So that website you are seeing, very attractive, is built on HTML hyperlink that enables it to do what? To have text, file, graphics, audio, videos, and so many other things, as you can see on your picture. So these are different things that this is a platform, that this is a programming code platform that enables that very website to be built. Okay, and it can be done through your CSS, your Java, your Agile, and all the rest of them. So mobile browser designed to run on what? On a mobile portable devices as well. So now, because the web is there, because the browser is there, now, of course, there are elements of there is a need for your web to function effectively, do what it's supposed to do, and so on and so many other things. Now, web utilities comes in there because it's a specialized program that makes using the web and the internet very safe and secured. Very safe, secure, and easy. You have your plugs in, you have your filters, you have your file transfer utilities, you have your internet security. These are all in the same vein. We're gonna see them in detail. These are all components of web utility that helps you to use the internet and your web very safe, secured, and as well as being safe. So what is a plugin? It is automatically start and operate as part of your browser. Now, even says some plugins are being, you have to install them, like you have to install them for your videos, some videos to play. Okay, so now maybe you want to play a certain video. It is telling us you should do what? And download this very plugin for that very video to play, to read some documents and so on and so. Like you can see on the picture, it's saying Adobe Reader, which allows you to read your documents, like your your PDFs, and so many other things. Okay, that is an example of your plugs in. Your flash play, which enables you to do what? To view some pictures, some videos, and so many other things. Okay, your quick time, your Windows media player to play your videos, and so these are all those things that enable you to play videos, play music, and do your reading, your Adobe readers, and so many. They are all in the family of what? A plug-ins. What is filter? Is a block access to a selected site and can set time limit. Now, your filters, what it does is to be able to do what? To filter your web, to know, to be able to identify some. Remember, not everything on the web, not every website is okay, it's ayoba. There are some websites that are malicious, but through your filter you can be able to control, it assists you to filter the kind of website that will display, and so many, and other things. And also it monitors total time spent on the internet at individual website. That is also what your web filter also can do for you, not just blocking all those malicious, suspected website, and so, but also allows you to set to determine, to understand the amount of time spent on the in on the web. What file transfer utilities? It assists you to download and upload files to and from the internet. Now, that very picture you are seeing on the website that you open, that very picture was taken from somewhere and then uploaded to that very website. Okay, and that is what your file transfer utility assists you. Also, it also allows the download aspect of your files. Okay, and that is it. Also, we have internet security suites, which are designed to maintain your security and privacy while on the web. And these are one of the most used security suites on the internet. So now we move on to the communication. Remember, your internet, your web facilitate communication across the board. Now, communication is the most popular internet activity, yes or no? Today, people share emails, instant messages, and so many others. And now, these days, people do normal call. It's no longer, many don't really do that again. But rather, they depend on their emails, their other social media platform, your WhatsApp, and so many other to do their communication. Now, like your email, as you can see the picture you have in front of you. This is a component of an email. An email have what is called addresses. Is it sent to? Where you are sending it to, the person that will receive this email. You see CC copied. Let's say now you want to send email to person A, you want person B to acknowledge, to know that you send this email, maybe for follow-up or for those kind of things. You also CC the person, put the person's email on the CC. You have your BC copied blindly, that you send this email, but you don't want people to, you don't want the others to know that this email was copied to someone. You put BC and all that and all that. So also it has a body, what this email is all about. I've seen some students sending emails, people sending email without a body. No, every email should have a subject. So I've seen people sending email without a subject. Every email should have a subject that indicates, it's like a heading. It's a heading that indicates what the email is all about, not the actual email. And I've also seen people sending their email through a subject. So that email they want to send, they write it on the subject, leaving the body part of it empty. Also, the email also have an attachment. You can also attach a file. Also, the body, which is the message itself, is where you should be able to compose that message, and you have to start by salutation, greeting the person. Don't just jump into, I want you to do this for me. No. Greet. Hello, this, hello, that. Good morning, good afternoon, ma, good afternoon, sir. This and that. You should be able to pacify the reader. Not just go straight. I need you to upload a slide. I need you to, I want to consult. No, without a subject, without a salutation, without even signature. From who? Thank you, kind regard. All those kind of things are what constitute a good email. So that is it. So you have seen that the element of an email, they address the subject, the attachment, the message, the signature, and again we are now seeing also the domain, the username, which is Josh at whatever.com. Your name, whatever, the university one that you use. The first part before at is your username. The others is a domain name and what, and your top domain, as you can see here, top level domain. Okay. Also, the email also have a system. You have a client. A client email must be installed on the computer. So now, remember, this email that you send have is being structured in this very way. Now, some emails have a client. Like before you can use this email, like your Outlook, like your Apple mail, you need to be able to have a more or less a software. Let me put it that way, installed on your computer before you can be able to log in and do whatever you want to. That is your client-based email system. Now, the one that runs online, like your Gmail, your Yahoo, and all those ones, they are all web-based email system. You don't need to install it. What you need to do is to do what? To use them. And most of them are free to be used. Okay, so that is the category of your email system. The email itself, on the email you have a spam, which is what? Unknown email, unwelcome email. Okay, that you see all those funny emails. Someone is telling you, I have so and so amount of money, my parents passed on and they left for me so and so amount of money, I'm looking for someone to share with, blah blah blah. Those things are what? Unwelcome email. Also, you have a computer virus as well, that what? Unstructured program that aim to destroy, to harm your system. You have your scam spam, which is what? Created the anti-spam law for what? To controlling and do what? Making sure that all those every marketing related email must provide opt-out that allows you, okay, fine. If you accept, when do you want to? So okay, I don't I don't want to receive it. Remember, sometimes when you see some email that, okay, fine, you want to be part of this program, you say yes. But along the line, it's okay, I don't want to be receiving this email, I don't want to be part of this program again. It also allows you to opt out. Okay, which also you have also spam blockers and all the rest of them. So these are all what can be seen as what your email, what the full component of your email. Okay, you have other programs that allows you to do what? To fight all some of these issues, to block unwanted emails. So as soon as an email that comes which is relatively unknown, the system automatically, program will automatically block that email. Also put it on your inbox, it pushes to your spam. Okay. Messaging. Today, we're living in a world of continuous messaging. Chat wherever you are, communicate wherever you are, and so many other things. And that is what text messaging and texting, which is short SMS, which is short message service, which provide short electronic message where through your those instead of writing you put you YOU, is just write you. That is short message. Instead of saying welcome, you remove the E, you start with WL and then you continue. So that is what method short messaging. and also it's part of messaging, which can also involve sharing of pictures, video, sound, and all the rest of them. Instant messaging, that is where we are today. We use WhatsApp, we use Telegram, we use Instagram, you use this, you use that. All these microblog, all these social media platforms that assist you to send a quick message. Remember, before now, you have to send an email. The person have to open his or inbox, read and reply. But everything's related is mainly as you is on your palms as you communicate as you go. Okay, and that is what instant messaging, extension of an email that provide direct live communication between two or more persons. So it's a short version. It's more or less another email. It's but this one is it's much more live. So emails can be live actually. That as you are communicating with the person is also replying. You're sharing that email on instantly. But your instant messaging makes it much more easy and very forward. Like you're using your messengers on your Facebook and so many and so on and so forth. Your WhatsApp and all these platforms that allows you to send what instant messaging. Social media networking, connecting people, organizations that share a common interest and activity. The most popular one we can see is your Facebook and others. Okay, these are all different kinds of what social media that do what that enables you. Of course, we don't really have Google Plus right now, but your LinkedIn, which is a professional social media platform, and all the rest. So these are all different kinds of social media. You have your blogs and your micro blogs. Okay, now, on your blog, remember what is a blog? It's a personal news page, right? Web blog or a blog. And now, this new page, like now, if you're someone that is into that love fashion, on a continual basis, you keep on writing on something about fashion, reporting on something about fashion. It is a news site, a page that you use to promote fashion and others, and which anyone can really start and then manage. Okay, and that is so. It basically goes with the most recent things that are trending, things that are being discussed, and all those kind of things. Your micro blog, which is your short status updates, your Twitter, your your X, currently X, which is what is called what a microblog. Webcast, podcast, and wikis, which is what your webcast, which streaming technology for live broadcasting of audios, videos, and all those kind of things that enables you to do what to broadcast audios and videos and all those things. That is what a podcast, and then no file after streaming end. So as soon as it ends, everything is done. And the podcast also must be download file to use, which transfer to media player. Most download files to use. Now, also on what people are doing right now after their broadcast, they can put it on podcast to be able to say can rewatch and rewatch and all those kind of things. You have also your weeks, which is a special design website, okay, that allows visitors to edit. Like now, you can go on Wikipedia and write about me. Another person can also edit whatever you have written about me, keep on being updated, and so on and so forth. Okay, that is why you are not encouraged, you're not allowed to use on your assignment things from your Wikipedia, because those things are not a trusted source when it comes to um, news and information. You can read it, but try to read it on a reliable source for you to verify whatever you see on Wikipedia. Okay, the search tool, which allows you also to operate the resources on the web and the internet. Okay, on your search tool, which allows you to search. As you can see, we have different kinds of search tools. And then in these search tools, it looks for a new information and update that website being updated. So it has been designed to also to keep on searching the web, looking for new information, enriching his wealth of resources, knowledge, through which individuals can be able to get access to information. And then the pictures you can see, your Yahoo, your this, your Bing, these are all different kinds of what? Your search tools and search engines. I also have the specialized search engines like your cooking and your for research, like your scholar.go, which basically focus on academic research in general. Okay, the one for fashion is there, the one for history, for law, for medicine. So they are also specialized and also general academic. And the other ones you can see on top, which is your Beam and so on and so, more or less, they are all general word search engines. Okay, now everything you see on the internet cannot be trusted. And for that to happen, there is a need for it to be evaluated, which is called content evaluation. Content evaluation simply seeks that whatever you see on the internet, you must be able to look through it, evaluate it, look for reliable source to verify that this thing that I'm seeing, is it actually true? Not when you see a news, you just run with that news, you'll be able to repost, look for, search and see if it's verified. And for that to happen, it must come from authority, accuracy, being objective, and currency. Okay, so that is it. So it must be from a reliable source. It must be from authority. Like whatever you read, when there is a pandemic, where you can get a reliable source is from WHO. Who? Because that information is from authority, it's from people who experts, it's accurate, it has different view structure, okay, and all the rest of them. Now the internet and the web allows us to communicate, share resources, and also do business as well. And that is where the e-commerce comes in. Now, e-commerce simply means buying and selling of goods and services over the internet, and that is what the e-commerce. And e-commerce can be in different forms. You have B2C, B2B, C2C, G2B, G2C, which is what government to the consumers and so many others. Okay. Now, business to consumer simply means when a business sell a product or service to the general public, that is what business to consumers. Like your online banking, other services business provide for you, they are business, you are their consumer. Consumer to consumer. When you say, let's say now you want to sell your phone, you go on the social media to advertise your phone. You are a consumer. You are selling to who? To a consumer. So it's a business that happens between a consumer and a consumer. Okay. And then business that happens between businesses is what? Selling of products and services from a business to another business. That is what business to business. What about G to C? Government to consumer. The government, when government provides service to the consumer, that is what B to C, and so many. So read others. Okay. Then all these things we're talking about, the web, the internet, and so many other things, there's element of security. Now, because the web have evolved, that now we make purchases through through the internet. We purchase services and product. The security aspect should be tight, should be something top notch. So now payment method must be fast, reliable, and secure, which provides a convenient way to submit buyers information. You put your details on all these websites. You want them to be secure. You want them to be there. So you can pay through your credit, through your digital cash, and all the rest of them. So this, and for that to happen, there is the back end should be secured for you to be able to do what? To make your transaction. So now, what companies are doing that when they're busy rolling out this platform, they're also busy doing what? Making sure that those platforms are secure and reliable. Cloud computing. There is a shift of computer activities from single computer, the one you have in your room or have in your hand, when you're using for this watching this video. Now that information is stored somewhere about the cloud, right? Your email. Today now you don't need to carry your memory stick, as we call it, your flash, your memory stick, your hard disk around. Simply put it on the cloud. You have access to it everywhere, and that is where, meaning what, that there is a shift from a personal computer, from user computer to what, to the internet. So every resource is saved over the internet is what is a cloud, document. That is cloud computing. Your email, a simple example of it is your email. That email, you don't have it, you don't carry your laptop everywhere to have access to email. You can have access to your email on different devices, and that email is stored somewhere where over the cloud. Okay. And the Internet of Things, IoT, which is what communicate. This is a continual development of the internet today, and it allows objects speaking to each other. So these objects are embedded with the electronic device that enables them to share data. Now, which through the mobile, through your smartphone, wearable device, and the 3.0 application. Now, some cars today have this component that you can start your car without necessarily going close to the car. Being some meters away from it, the car is on. Some houses are having these features whereby your AC, your TV, your electronic gadget are connected to IoT. You can be able to operate them through your mobile phone, send signals, send data. Let's say you're away from home, you want the lights in your home to be on when it's evening. You can be able to say, okay, on. You want the food in your microwave to start warming up. You can just control it from your phone. When your stove to be cooking your food, you've already prepared. You set it up, and then everything happens. So these are where the world is right now. That technology devices are continuously sharing data, sharing resources with each other without human intervention, more or less, without human intervention. That is very important. So IoT is what enables these devices that we have sharing resources and data with each other. Now, this chapter have a very important career can prepare one who wish to go into it, like your webmaster, which develop and maintain website and resources, doing a backup, designing, working with marketing, increase traffic to your site, develop new web promotion and all that. Okay, when we look from here into the future, what do we see? We see cash dashboard like this. Everything connected, your IoTs and other equipment. Safety and diagnostic features are already here. That your laptop, for example, can diagnose itself and find out what is the problem and everything. But when you see this kind of car, what you see, there's element of what? Potential distraction. Can be able to watch this, do that, do a lot of things within the car dashboard. That is what we see going into the future. Okay, now before I end it here, there are questions at the end of this presentation that will guide you towards mastering this lesson, this chapter, and please go through them one after the other for it. So these questions are basically the summary of the chapter of the lesson. Okay, so the questions are in three parts. So be able to go through them so they can master this chapter. Okay. So thank you for watching. Please inform others about it, share, and then place your comment and subscribe. See you next. Um, thank you.